It's Phil Lindemann with your Krystal 93 News at noon. Less than a week into 2025, and already I-70 is the busiest it's been in nearly 4 years. On Friday alone, just under 52,000 cars traveled I-70 through Summit. It was the busiest 24 hours since July 2021, and the busiest 24 hours of ski season since January 2020. Three-day traffic, it was almost identical to the previous weekend, 135,000 cars. That's nearly 8,000 more than the same time last winter. A tow truck driver was injured last night in a series of crashes on I-70. It happened just west of Edwards when the tow truck driver was outside his vehicle helping a car in a ditch. That is when a truck smashed into them. State Patrol arrived and a Jeep smashed into them. The tow driver was pinned and moderately injured, then sent to the hospital. Late last week, CDOT Plow drivers stopped a burglary suspect trying to flee up Floyd Hill. Dashcam footage from police in Idaho Springs shows 3 plows surrounding the getaway car and boxing it in. Cops had already tried lights and spikes with no luck. A law enforcement camera down in Frisco caught the exact moment a pair of skiers triggered an avalanche on Peak 1 Saturday morning. The two were skidding above tree line on the East Ridge when a snow slab broke off beneath them. Neither one was harmed. On Friday, a solo snowmobiler was caught and carried by a large avalanche in a popular Vail Pass zone. He was not injured or buried. His sled was. Bystanders helped him dig out. Summit Sheriff's deputies busted just one New Year's reveler last week, a suspected drunken driver with no license at 4 a.m. 2 others were given warrants later New Year's Day, one for careless driving with drugs, another for 2 counts of indecent exposure. His third and his fourth charges for that crime. Local avalanche danger remains considerable today in Summit and the Vail area. Some areas just to our north claim 50 inches in the past 2 weeks. Most of Summit claims over 3 feet, nearly 4 feet at Breck and Copper. Big snow is hammering the entire U.S. Yesterday, Kansas City Airport reported 11 inches. That's the most ever there. Louisville, Kentucky smashed a record at 7.7 inches. Today, snow and Arctic cold is hitting the East Coast as far south as Georgia. There could be a hard freeze in Florida. In sports, the Broncos beat the Chiefs B team yesterday 38-0. For the first time in a decade, Denver is playoff bound. They'll be up against the Bills next Sunday. Today, the Avalanche play the Panthers at 7. Team USA almost failed to crack the top 10 at World Cup tech races in Slovakia. Best finish was 10th for AJ Hurt at Giant Slalom Saturday. Michaela Schifrin says she will be back on snow training this week or next. And in local sports, from Cassandra Schultz and Associates with American Family in Dillon, Summit High Hockey beat Crested Butte in back-to-back games, 4-0 Friday, 8-0 Saturday. Tomorrow, boys basketball will be back for Evergreen at home. And also tomorrow, it's the penultimate race in the Rise and Shine Rando Series at A Basin. Sign up online. Phil Lindemann, Krystal 93 News.